Hello and a warm welcome to you. Thank you so much for joining me on this short video presentation. I'm going to share with you a simple offer that I am using currently to generate some passive income for myself, and I hope you see value in it also. My name is Wale Akintola, and if you are watching this video, you probably got a message from me, or you saw my post somewhere on how you can make some passive income, how you can grow your money while your money remains in your control. I'm going to keep this video as short and concise as possible, so I encourage you to please watch till the end. Don't skip any part of it so I can get the full information. First of all, before we proceed, I want to make some clarifications. This is not an MLM or referral thing, okay? I'm someone that I do referral business a lot. I love it, but right now, I'm not sharing with you anything that has to do with referrals or MLM. This is an opportunity that you can make money without bothering yourself about referrals. So why am I showing it to you then? Let that curiosity make you keep watching until the end so that you understand fully why I'm showing you this. And then the second thing is, this is not a sales thing. You're not required to sell anything. This is not affiliate marketing where you can make money by selling products online or selling anything anyhow. No. And also, this is not an ROI thing. This is not one of those give us your money and we'll be trading for you, or we stake for you, or we do crypto for you and we'll be giving you like 1% a day or 10% a month or any of those things. No, this is nothing like that. So just pay attention, and I'm going to really blow your mind with the simplicity and the power of what I'm about to show you. Now, I want to start with this quote by Robert Kiyosaki. It says that passive income is the result of creating systems and assets that work for you even when you are not working. And that is the number one secret of the rich. You need to find a way to be making money even when you're not working. So that even if you have a job, while you're at your job, there's something by the side making money for you. Even when you are sleeping, there's something by your side making money for you. Sometimes when I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the restroom, I just check my phone and I see, oh, I've made this amount of money today through what I'm about to show you. It's completely hands-free. Now, every source of income has to have something that is the catalyst, or the platform, I rather say, where that money is coming from. So now we're using the platform of Forex trading. If you know what Forex trading is, then there's no problem. You can skip this slide. But if not, you can take time to read what is on the screen. So Forex trading, simply put, is the buying and selling of different currencies. Forex market is the oldest market in the world. There's nobody in the world right now that is older than Forex, all right? It's the oldest market in the world, and it has been there, and it will be there as long as the world and countries exist. Now, before we proceed further, there has to be a little disclaimer about Forex trading. Like every financial market, Forex trading carries risk and results are not guaranteed. But our system focuses on disciplined risk management, including the use of cent accounts designed to help manage exposure more effectively. So always trade responsibly, all right? So I started my Forex journey a very, very long time ago. Look at the way I look in this picture. I look like a 12-year-old. And this is a long time ago. This DVD cover I made, I think I made it around 2007, if I remember correctly. I started my Forex journey around 2007. A friend of mine, we went to the university together, Obafemi University, and he gave me a DVD about Forex trading. That was way back around 2000, and I even think it was 2006 or so. So I watched the DVD, talked about Forex trading. I was excited. So I started doing more research on Forex trading. I paid for seminars. I went for a one-day seminar. I remember back then, around 2007, it was 30,000 naira at Lagos Airport Hotel. I remember that day. 30,000 naira then was a lot of money, not today's 30,000 naira. So I got a lot of information about Forex, and then I went head on into it. And I wish I could tell you that I became a very successful Forex trader. I make a lot of money. But unfortunately, I actually lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of money. I even lost other people's money to the point where I was being threatened, by people, and it was not a pretty picture at all. But one thing I discovered about Forex is I was making more money teaching people how to trade Forex rather than trading Forex myself. And I can tell you that is what is happening with a lot of materials you are seeing out there online about Forex. So many people want to teach you how to trade Forex, but they themselves are not really making money in Forex. Because the truth is this, I've discovered, this is my own personal discovery, you may agree, you may not agree, Forex trading is actually for the stable, those who are already financially stable and want a way to grow their money. Forex trading is not for those who are struggling financially. Maybe your landlord is threatening you to throw you out next month if you don't pay the rent, and you want to go to Forex to quickly make money and double your money. I can guarantee you will lose your money. You will lose your money. So I started my Forex journey around 2007. That's wow, that's almost 20 years ago now. And that was my experience. But what I've come to discover is if you are still struggling financially and into Forex, you are going to get very emotional. Your emotions will not let you take the right decisions. When you're supposed to buy, fear will not let you buy. When you're supposed to take profit, greed will not let you take profit. So fear and greed control the market. But I've discovered that if you can remove emotions from Forex trading, I'm telling you, Forex can be one of the most financially rewarding careers in the world. But the problem is most people lose money because they don't have the right mindset. So if you can remove emotions from trading, I tell you, it is a very good way to make money. That's what leads me to my next quote. It says, remove your emotions from trades. And the second option is hire a robot. Hire a software that can trade the Forex market for you. That's the honest truth. Because the truth about robots is robots don't have any emotions. They don't have fear. They don't have greed. It's just a robot simply, in this case, is just a computer that has been programmed to enter trades at certain points, to exit trades at certain points, to do this at certain point. And that is what is taking over the world now. Artificial intelligence, AI, is taking over. I read something online, was it last week, about an airplane that you can now fly without any pilots, no human beings. It's completely controlled by artificial intelligence. They fly you anywhere you want, and everything is controlled by artificial intelligence now. So if artificial intelligence is taking over most of human activities, Forex trading, I tell you, is no exception. A lot of people now are making money through Forex trading by using robots. Now, I've been using robots to trade for quite a while, but I have discovered a simple Forex trading robot that has been around for about 10 years now. I actually did a lot of research on this robot. It's a very powerful robot that delivers consistent results. Now, remember what I said at the beginning of this presentation. This is not a network marketing thing. This robot I'm showing you is not a MLM product. There's no referral attached to it. So, and I think that is one of the reasons why the robot is not so popular, because, anytime something becomes MLM, it becomes referral marketing. You will see a lot of information about it online. People telling you, come and buy from me, come and join this, come and join that, passive income, all those things. But because this robot is not referral marketing, there is not much information about it online. There's not much, not information. There's not much people showing their results and saying, I made $10,000 this month through this robot. Even me, myself, that I'm speaking, I actually discovered this robot through someone. The person actually bought a software from me. And then I discovered he was using another robot to trade. And I was seeing the results he was making. And I was like, wow, this is fantastic. So I asked him about the robot, and he was reluctant to tell me. He didn't want to answer me. But I think I pestered him a little, and then he said, yes, that's the robot that I'm using. And then I kept asking him information. How do you set it up? He said, oh boy, look, nobody, I didn't have anybody to ask all these things when I started using the robot. So he was like telling me, you have to go and discover it yourself. But he gave me a lot of information. He gave me enough information about it. So basically, this is the robot. It's a very advanced Forex robot. I call it the Gorith, short for algorithm. And it's an AI-powered trading solution engineered for precision-driven performance. So here are some of the features of this bot. AI-powered analysis, advanced algorithm analysis of the market, 247, precision entries, strategic risk management. This is one of the most powerful points of this robot, and I'll still talk about that. Strategic risk management. Every trade is calculated, every decision is deliberate. Consistent performance. This board has been in use for over 10 years now, and it's a fantastic software that was designed by someone I have personal access to. Is a Malaysian. I've never seen him before, but we only interact online. We started interacting after I bought the license for the bot, and he's a very fantastic guy. And one thing I love about this bot, one thing I really appreciate is it's based on a cent account. Gorith manages risk by using cent account instead of standard accounts. Now, if you don't know what a cent account is, you can Google it. But basically, a cent account allows you to trade with smaller amounts while giving you more flexibility and greater control over your trading. For example, if you deposit $500 in a normal account, normally you have $500, right? But in a cent account, when you deposit $500, you have 50,000 cents. So it's more flexible, more opportunities. The $500 is broken down into 50,000 cents. So the market treats your trades in terms of practicality of trading as if you have $50,000. So if you're someone that you are looking at this and say, oh, I've tried Forex robots before, I've heard of different robots. Look, the truth is this: the world is getting more advanced. AI, technology is getting more advanced. You cannot base your future trading on something you used years ago. Every day things are getting more advanced. All right. So you must open your mind to know that because you failed with a bot some years ago, it doesn't mean all robots are like that. This is one of the most intelligent software I have ever used in trading the Forex. All right. It's intelligent, adaptive, built for consistent profit. So some of you that have traded Forex before, you have entered Forex with maybe $100, $500, $2,000. Let me be sincere with you. Those amounts are too small for you to even compete or make good money in the Forex market. But when you use a cent account coupled with the strategy this bot uses, a very simple and powerful strategy, which I, in my Forex experience, understand very well. And also there are some settings that will help you set up to help your bot trade even better for you. Okay, even on top of the settings that it naturally comes with. So risk management through cent account is a brilliant idea for this bot. Capital preservation, very important. This bot is more interested in you not losing your capital, you being able to trade and make profit consistently for years. All right, adaptive to smart market conditions. So these are just the feature I see in the bot, and I can tell you this bot has been doing fantastically well. If you enter the forum, when you come into this and you enter the international forum, you see people using the bot from different parts of the world, even typing in their own language. Sometimes they give responses in Chinese. I don't understand it. But what I'm just trying to say is it's a diverse group of people that are using this bot all over the world, and people are cashing out big time. Now, before we proceed, let's talk about lifestyle. Let me ask you a question. Does $10,000 a month income look good to you? If your answer is yes, then I recommend you pay particular attention to this board I'm talking about, because this is something you can achieve in a space of about 2 years, even with a startup capital of about $500 for trading. If time freedom is important to you, location freedom, meaning you can live anywhere in the world because your business is online, everything is on your mobile phone, and anywhere you are in the world, you can have access to it. Financial freedom, and then you live life on your own terms. This is a beautiful picture. It's a happy family. They are happy because they have the financial means to take care of their needs. When you get to a point where you're making about $10,000, it's good income anywhere in the world. And then from then, you can scale up to higher levels of income if you wish. And that's what people are doing with automation when it comes to Forex these days. The truth is this: automation rules everything. And people want to make money without doing much stress anymore. I saw a quote from Elon Musk recently. He said that in the future, which is already with us, the future is here with us now, that people may not even need jobs anymore because AI can now make them income and they can just live free. So it's good to position yourself in a position like that because that's where the world is going. Now, let's talk about expected returns. What kind of returns can you expect from this bot using a capital of $500 to start? Now, I'm using $500 as an example. If you can start with $1,000, better. The more money you have, the better it is. But if all you have is $500, you can start conveniently. I even know someone who started with $300 at a time, but I recommend $500 and above. So let's assume you start with $500 and you're buying this lowest lot size. In Forex, 0.01 is the lowest lot size possible to buy. And let's assume you are making an approximate $6.5 a day. These are not just figures I'm pulling out. These are figures that I see almost every day. Sometimes it's a bit lower, sometimes a bit higher, Monday to Friday. Approximately in a month, you'll be making $143 a month. There are about 22 trading days in a month. Now, at full compounding, your earnings can reach up to $10,000 a month in 24 months. This is something I've run through ChatGPT. I've tested it with AI. Compounding like this, you can get up to $10,000 a month in about 24 months. It could be 24, 26, 19 months, depending on how the market is. Forex is not 100% fixed like that. Some months are slow, some months are fast. So that's just to give you an idea of what is possible. And as you are growing your income, you can now scale up because you are trading 0.01 now. You may decide to go to 0.02 when your capital increases, but you are building it slowly. When you come into the community, we'll guide you on all these things on how you can get started. Now let's go into the bot. Let me show you returns or earnings we have made of this robot trading. Let's go. All right, welcome everybody to this second section of this video. This is where I log into the trading account and I show you how this bot actually works and how it actually trades. This is just to provide a form of testimonial or evidence on how this bot really works. You can see some trades just closed right there. So first of all, let me establish that this is a cent account. I believe I mentioned it before. You can know that from the USDC. You can see that the trades are in USDC. This is USDC, meaning United States cents. Okay, it's a cent account, and you can see I am trading only gold with this bot. Now you can trade any currency pair you want. You can trade euro, USD, whatever, but I just prefer to trade gold because gold puts in more movement. Now let me show you. First of all, today you can see that the bot has already made us this is live trading. This is recorded live. The bot has already made 351.18 cents. That's about $3.05 today alone. So let's see how much this bot has been able to make. Let's go to the history. Let's go to last month. Okay, we click on last month right here. Last month, you can check out results for 3 months, last week, even today. We have already seen today. So let us see last month how much this bot was able to make for us. All right, so this bot last month was able to make for us 16,378.63 cents. All right, now let's punch that into a calculator and convert it to real dollars and see how much it is. 16.378.63. That's 16.378.63. This is cents, and if you know what a cent account means, it's like when you say naira and kobo. 100 kobo make 1 naira. Same way 100 cents make $1. So we divide this by 100 to give us the true value in dollar. All right, so in the last 1 month, this bot has been able to make for us a total of $163.7 without lifting a finger. All right, so let's convert this to naira. Naira right now is very roughly around 1,400. So this is 229, or let's say $230. Sorry, 230,000 naira in a month without lifting a finger. That's like some people's 3-month salary or 2-month salary. All right, so that's how powerful this bot is. And what you are seeing here, let me point to it. What you are seeing here is the deposit. That's $19.419. That means I started this account, this particular account, with $19,419. Let me put that in, 19,419 cents. In real dollars, it was actually $194 I started with. Now, I know I said in the video that recommended you should start with $500, but I just decided to start this account with $194. So yes, recommended you start with $500, but if you can start with more, fine. But if you can start with less, fine, but understand the risk. So it's up to you. There's no rigid amount that you have. You know, even if you have $10 in your account, the robot will still pick trades for you. It's just that $10 is such a small amount, it won't be able to withstand any drawdowns. And then what you are seeing here, this minus 11,600, that's like $116. That's $116 is withdrawal. You know, we make money to spend money or to put money in other investments. All right, that's what I do. So I withdraw money from here. So I don't just make money here, I also make money to withdraw. Sometimes I withdraw, I open another account, or I open another investment. But bottom line, withdrawal is simple, and this bot has already made for us this month 163. That is almost like what exactly I started with. So that's it. Now let me show you another account. This is one account. This is one account. Let me show you another account that is trading exactly the same robot. Now I may need to block out some things to protect the privacy of the owners of the account. So this is another account. You can see that this person started with let me go to last month. All right, you can see that in the last month this one actually even made more. You can see this person made 19,628, 19,265.18, 19,265.18. Let's punch that in. 19,265.18. all right, divided by 100, that's it in dollars. Wow, this person made almost $200. That's in naira, that's about 270,000 naira. Same robot, same trading. Why is prices different? Because, you know, it happens like that sometimes. You may be trading the same bot and some things happen here and there, and the results may be different, but basically you make around that range. Remember I told you make about $157. You can see an account here that made far more than that. This is Forex. Some months are high, some months are slow, some months are slower than the other. And you can see how much this person started with. This person started with 30,000 cents. That is $300. And in 1 month, the person has already made $192. That's way over 50%. Now, remember I said the ideal amount is $500, but you can still start with something smaller, but you must understand the risk. But I always recommend $500. So you can see that this person seems to be more disciplined. The person hasn't made any withdrawals at all in this account, and the person's income is almost at $500 already. All right, so that's how amazing this bot is. Remember, it's hands-free, and I should show you this also. You can see that the trades are being taken by the bot. You can see that. Gorith. And remember, this is starting at 0.01 lot size. You can see the trade start at 0.01. So if you have more money, you can double your lot sizes. You can triple your lot sizes. So instead of making, imagine this person has double money. Maybe that's like 1,000 or 2,000 in his account, and he's trading 0.02. He's starting his trades at 0.02, meaning he has doubled his lot size. This will be times 2 in a month. You see that? So imagine the person has money to trade a mini lot, 0.1 instead of 0.01. That will be times 10. You understand? That will be $1,026 in a month times 140. I mean, that is 2.6 million naira. But imagine if the person has money to buy a standard lot. That would be times 10 and then times 10 again. That means the person would have made $19,200 that month times 1400 in naira. That's about 27 million naira. So Forex is such that small money in, we buy small lot size, big money in, you can buy bigger lot size. But we must understand the concept. The robot works, and this is what it does for you. So if you come in with $300 or $500 and you're trading 0.01, know that when you grow your account to, like, let's say $2,000 or $1,000, you can now buy 0.02. That means your profit will be double, and you can go on and on like that. And remember, I told you that if you follow that pattern of a 0.01 lot size, and let's say you have $500 and you are compounding, every time you make $500, you increase your lot size by 0.01. By the time you have done this for 2 years, for about 2 years, you'll be making like $10,000 a month at compounding. So it depends on you. This is a money machine. It now depends on how you want to use it. All right. And remember, we're using a cent account, so our risk is highly minimized. Let me go back to my slide now and continue the recording so that we can round up, and I can show you how you can get started on this bot at whatever income level you are on. All right, now that we have seen some trading results with the bot, let's talk about 2 things you need with the bot. It's not just about buying the bot. There are some things you need to work along with the bot. And the first one is a compatible Forex broker. The broker must be compatible with the bot. And also you need a VPS. Now let's talk about the compatible Forex trader. There are many, Forex broker. There are many Forex brokers out there, but not all of them allow cent accounts. So your broker must allow cent accounts, and also it must allow cent accounts, and it must allow robots on the cent account. Because there are brokers that tell you they allow cent accounts, but they don't allow robots on the cent account. So you have to really make sure that is in place. And also, they must have fast trading execution. The bot takes trades a lot, and you must have a broker that has fast execution. And then no spillage. Spillage means price you are supposed to buy at this price, but price has moved away from there, and then the robot now enters. It's too late into the market. So no spillage. And then you must have low spread. Spread is the money the brokers make whenever you're trading. So their spread must be low so that your profits too can be very, very good. And then there are other things like that. Then the VPS, a VPS is a server online that you pay for that is online 24/7. Because if the robot is just on your laptop, on your phone alone, if it's on your laptop when there's no light or there's no internet connection, the robot will not work. So you need a VPS online to make sure the robot is on 24/7 and always trading. It doesn't mean you can't access it on your phone and on your laptop. You can, but the installation will be done on a VPS so that electricity fluctuations and internet fluctuations don't affect your trading. Now, I've been using a Forex broker for a long time now. A recommended Forex broker that I use is HFM. They are quite possibly the number one broker in the country right now, and even maybe in Africa. So I've tested them and they are very good with the bot. Everything is on point. All the conditions I mentioned, HFM checks all the boxes. And also there are other brokers that I use that I'll mention to you maybe when you come into the community, because I don't want this video to be too long, so we can't start talking about all that right now. But know that this is a registration link. If you want to be in our community, you have to register with this link. So with this link, we'll be able to guide you and give you all the support you need in the community so that you can really make a success of what we are talking about. Then the second thing I said you needed is a VPS. VPS stands for Virtual Private Server. Now there's a company I use, IOZoom. This is their rates is $12 a month to use their VPS. You can also pay for a year, but it's $144 a year. So paying for a month, paying for a year doesn't change the price. The price is fixed as $12 a month. So with that HFM broker and this VPS, you are good to go with this bot. Now let's talk about how to get started. There are two ways to get started. I actually propose two plans. One, I call it the buyout plan. The buyout plan is kind of like the independent path where you buy it outright and you are independent from me. And then there's the lease plan where you can actually lease it for a while and you pay monthly. Let me explain what it means. Now, let me start with the buyout plan. Now, let's talk about the buyout plan, the first one. The number one thing is you need to buy the bot. Now, you can rent the bot for $30 a month, 50, 60, or 80. $100 is for a year, $50 is for 3 months, or you can buy it outright. The outright buying is $200 and it comes with 20 activation licenses. What does that mean? That means that if you buy the outright plan, you can also activate other people to use the bot. All right, meaning you have also bought 20 activations, like you can resell the bots to people at least 20 times. All right, which is a very good plan, which is the one I bought. I didn't go for any monthly payment. First time I saw the bot, I went for the $200 straight up. Then you need to buy your VPS, like I talked about. It's $12 a month or $144 a year, which amounts to the same thing. And then the third thing you need for the buyout plan is you need to pay an onboarding charges of $150. It's a one-time onboarding fee for a smooth professional setup. We help you to set it up completely, full installation of the bot on a secure VPS, expert configuration for optimal settings to maximize performance and reduce risk, because you need to know the settings. You know, when you get the bot, you see some jargons on the screen that like, what is this? Which one do I select? We'll guide you through all that. Then you have access to our global community of bot users worldwide. I talked about that before. You get to meet people from all over the world, and you also get to meet the person that designed the bot himself. He's from Malaysia. You can chat with him, talk with him freely, ask him questions, he responds to you. You have total access. And then exclusive entry also into our local WhatsApp support group. I have my own personal group that I'll add you in. So you'll be in the international group and in my own local group, getting all the support you need. Then ongoing support and insight, continuous guidance for long-term success. All right, so all that, the minimum total startup, I think said minimum total is $192. That's without your trading capital. How do I come about that? The 150 onboarding charges plus the $12 plus the $30 a month. Let's even say you want to go for the monthly for the VPS and the bot. Okay, $30, $12, and then the 150, $192 plus your capital. That's the minimum you can use to start up on the buyout plan. Then as you advance, you can decide to go for the $200 and have the robots to yourself instead of renting it every month. And you're not renting it from me, by the way, you're renting it from the manufacturers of the bot, all right? And you're not renting the VPS from me, you're renting it from IOZoom directly. So this one is the total independent from me path. And then there's the second one, which I call the lease plan. This one is different. The first thing is you need to rent the bot. It's $100 for 3 months, meaning I will use my own license for you for 3 months, $100, and then you get your own VPS for $100 for 6 months. All right, so the total for this is $200. You may look at it and say it's more expensive. It's actually not, because remember the bots, the one you're buying for the buyout plan is actually, I actually calculated this 192 based on the $30 a month. You might want to do more. So basically that's just it. So you can either go for this plan, have your own bot, have your own VPS, and pay the onboarding charges. We guide you on how to set it up. You are free from me. And then, but when I say you're free from me, you're still in the community. We'll still be guiding you ongoingly. But this one, you have to pay every 3 months and pay every 6 months for the bot and for the VPS. So anyone you choose, the choice is yours. So note, with this plan, you get full ongoing support and access to our local community. It does not require you to pay onboarding charges. So notice that this one doesn't have any onboarding charges, all right? Because we're using our own services, VPS and robot for you. All right, so then let's go back to where we talked about before. Does $10,000 a month income make sense to you? Then this is for you. With our AI tested compounding strategies, earnings can go up to $10,000 per month in 2 years with a startup of about $500. So this is something we have tested and it's actually sustainable and it works. And remember, you don't have to compound because I tell people if you start with $500 and in a month you see $140, pull the $140 out. Use part of it to go and do life, pay your children's school fees, buy food in the house, enjoy your life. It's money. So don't always be compounding. Try and be pulling out your income also so that you can put it in other things, maybe real estate or some other thing. But either way, see this as a cash generating machine. The bot generates money for you. Now let's go back to where we started from. Remember this quote? I said passive income is a result of creating systems and assets that work for you even when you are not working. That is exactly what this bot is. It's a system that generates income for you. You cannot use that income to do anything you want in your life. All right. Happy family vacations, beautiful home, luxury car, financial freedom. All these things can only come if you have passive income. That's income that does not require your presence. Even if you have a job, even if you have a beautiful salary, it's still a job. Use that salary to buy the bot, set it up, and let's give you ongoing guidance on how you can make money, how you can minimize your risk, because the truth is there's risk everywhere. But with the strategies we have with this bot, you minimize your risk and you can really make good money and live a good lifestyle for yourself. So if all these things you see on the screen attract you, I love going on vacations. I love vacations. My first ever vacation was in Dubai. I went again the following year. I can tell you it's good to take a break from the stress of Lagos if you are not living in Lagos, wherever you are living, and just, unwind and enjoy yourself. And if you want to live anywhere in the world, this is a business that can make that happen for you because your income is passive and 100% hands free. So, thank you so much for your time. My name once again is Wale Akintola. This is my simple passive income opportunity offer. Grow your money while it is in your control. Remember, in all these things, I've not said give me your money or send your money to one company. You can put your money with any broker you want as long as they are compatible. And I recommend the ones I have recommended so that you can have peace of mind and not go and use a broker that will disappoint you. So my number is on the screen. You can call me or send me a WhatsApp message and I'll respond to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for your time. Let's go out there and make abundance happen for ourselves. God bless you. Goodbye.